What's up guys, this is going to be how to source products for online arbitrage step by step. So in this video we're going to be going over the sourcing methods that I use to find products to sell on Amazon using the online arbitrage method. So what that means is we're buying products from different retailers on the internet, sending them to us or to a fulfillment center, and then reselling them on Amazon. Everything's going to be brand named goods, and what I like about online arbitrage is because there's a super low barrier to entry, as well as you can source a lot of items from various retailers and mitigate your risk by having a wide array and a wide catalog rather than going super deep on the same items. The reason I like that is because when you have more items for sale on Amazon that are on separate listings, it gives you a better chance of having different items selling at all times, and all the ones that do really well you can then double down on after testing, rather than with wholesale where you kind of have to buy a decent quantity of orders to hit your minimum order quantity. So inside of here we're going to be going over how to spot good versus bad suppliers, as well as competitive sellers, tools that you need to source, and why Keepa is really all you need, and finally how to make money off the back end utilizing cashback and different methods that some sellers don't know about, where you can make extra money than what it seems like on the surface. So now we're going to jump inside my computer and I'm going to introduce you to sourcing. Okay, now we're inside of the computer. We're going to head over to Amazon, and I'm gonna give you guys this brand as well. We're gonna start with the brand Equate. This is another Walmart brand. You just use this to start, and you'll see why I'm doing this. So we're just gonna open up this product. Let's see if we can find it on Walmart. So this is called reverse sourcing. Boom, here it is on Walmart. You can see we could buy this for $3.13. So we're gonna plug this into RevSeller. Obviously it's profitable. As you can see, it's actually really good, 120% ROI. But something we got to check here, we're running at FBA prices. There is this guy, FBM, selling it for a lot cheaper. But we can match this guy at $9.98 if we have to. And enroll into small and light. And you can make like 50, not even 50 cents. So we'd be comparing this guy probably just somewhere around $12 to sell it, let's say. So we still make over 100% ROI. And we can see that here. The next lowest seller is around $12.90 FBA wise. We're going to ignore him. So this is a good item. But here's where the magic happens, because that's just one item. We could sell a couple hundred of these. So really what we want to do here is, this is where you can store snipe. And this is where you can find a lot of items quickly. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull the other sellers on this listing, being that we know they're selling an item from Walmart, especially that it's Equate, and we're going to start to build up a catalog. So now that we opened up this guy's store, we're going to see here the items that he sells, and we're going to go start reverse sourcing through his store. What I do is I open up a bunch of tabs on things that I know that we could sell / think we could sell, and this is definitely the fastest way to do this as well. So you open them up and you reverse source back, trying to find these items from one of our suppliers like Walmart. So right here, this is a 500 count. That's definitely not going to be good. But you also can check here, if it's not sold by Walmart, most likely it's some type of arbitrage going on. So you can see here that this is sold by integrated e-commerce. That's the seller. You'll start to notice this as you get into the business. This guy probably buys it from Amazon at somewhere around $7 and sells it on Walmart for $11.98. Which if you run it in the calculator, Walmart fees are just a 15%. So let's say he sells it for $12 minus 15%, 10, 12. So he can make almost $4 on a $6 investment drop shipping from Amazon to Walmart. So you got to stay away from that. And it's crazy because if this item was sold by Walmart, we could buy it on Walmart and sell it on Amazon. So it goes both ways. Searching through again, more install. These are good items on Walmart for $126 each, but we have to pack 3. But this isn't small and light, so if we could sell it, this would be profitable at where the guy Divergent Sourcing is selling it, but this isn't something I would buy. So this is out of stock, but at $196, and we could sell this for $335 payout. This is a good item. So if I were you, I would add this to one of my sales pages where you can keep track of the items that are out of stock. See right here, it's not in stock now, but it will come back eventually, especially that this is a Walmart brand, like we said. So I just tend to add the ASIN that's right here and the supplier link and kind of just come back to it. So now that we found items and you guys know how to find profitable items, we're going to go into how to keep track of them, so that when you're placing large quantities of orders, You can make sure you're receiving all your items, know what you got, what you haven't received yet, and you can keep track of everything. So this is just a little sheet that we use. You can copy this, or I could leave a little link in the description. Basically, it just says date, website that or the supplier that we bought it off of, order number, what card we use, because we use multiple different cards to purchase the items. Title, that's title of the product on the supplier, so you know what you're looking for. The ASIN or the listing that we're going to, how many we ordered, quantity, price, per unit, total order cost, the status, meaning ordered, listed, shipped out, etc., or return or waiting to be returned, the link to where we purchased it off of, how many bundled to sell, and then the sellable quantity, as well as the sellable cost of goods sold, and then what we're listing it at. That's all you really need to do, and I'll show you what we do once we find an item. And so this is just one that we have pulled up. It's the Fiesta Ranch Hidden Valley packet. So this is a 3-pack on Amazon, and we're selling it for we're selling it for $9.96 right here, and we're purchasing each unit for $174. So 174 times 3 is 522, 13% margin, 24% ROI. So this is a good item, and we're rolling it in small and light. So here's what I would do. Go up here, we're gonna copy the ASIN, or date, this is 9/27, walmart.com, order number, we didn't get that yet, ASIN, title, quantity, Walmart, you order in quantities of 12 most of the time. $0.74 per unit. Total order is going to be $20.88. And then from here, you can then go to list your items very easily by just copying and pasting the ASIN and the quantity and what you're listing it at, and then right into Inventory Labs, and it makes it super simple once you actually receive these items to then send them out, or if you're utilizing a third-party prep center to do it that way. And then if you were to order the same item, let's say we wanted to order 50 quantity of these, you could really just go through like this, copy them, paste it down for however many orders that we're doing. If we had, 44, let's say, sellable, and then we could just change all the order numbers here and enter them in accordingly. So the next thing we're going to talk about is utilizing cashback. You can use sites like Rakuten, which is what I use, as well as your credit card cashback to earn extra money on the back end, as well as you could use coupon sites like Honey. I don't really rely on this as true profit because a lot of times with coupons, it only works once or twice. You're not going to be able to make 100 orders with the coupon, so it's good to make an extra, 10% on an order or two. And then also with Rakuten, like that cashback, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, especially with sites like Walmart, where it works for some categories that, there is 2-3% cashback, and then other categories that it's not. But on, different sites or like more of the low-key supplier sites, when you start testing, you'll see that you can make 10% Rakuten cashback. So that was really good to get paid out every quarter, when we were placing a lot of orders. Additionally, with credit cards, this is something I stress a lot. It's super important to utilize these tools to scale your business. With this, a lot of cards you can make 1.5% unlimited cashback, and if you're spending $100,000 a month, that's almost like rent. That's like $1,500 in extra profit every month just off spending money that you would have anyway. So these are just ways to make money on the back end where you can make a lot extra money without doing really any extra work while you're selling. That wraps up our video on how to source online arbitrage items to sell on Amazon. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for your business.